to bring people together, focus, and change the problem, and not to be stopped by the clouding of the issue with misinformation by Trump and the industries that support Trump.
Right. I have a son and hopefully grandchildren, and I want something to be there for them.
Yeah.
I don't want the extinction of the human race, which I believe is happening.
Right.
And it's important to get out from behind your screens and get out here and actually show your faces.
Right.
And stand up.
I have a belief that there are experts in certain fields, right? And we believe doctors when they tell us something, and we believe any kind of other expert regarding something, and then also they're directly applies to the environment.
Right.
There are scientists who dedicate their lives to studies for evidence-based studies after many trials.
Right.
And if 90% of the community or a profession can agree that humankind is a great deal to do with climate change, then I can't argue with that.
Right.
Today, because I feel there's an obligation as a human who resides on the earth to make sure we do our part.
Things have been getting bad, and with the new administration that seems to be going against the environmental legislation put in by Obama, that he just wiped it all out. So it seems like it's worse now than it was.
Kind of like reset it today for my kids and for my planet, and every day I march for climate change when I hang my laundry out and carry a reusable water bottle and try to walk the talk.
It impacts everything. I mean, this is where we live. Supplies are all our resources, and if they're used up, there'll be no business, there'll be no anything. So it's primary. Our home is always primary, and the earth is our home.
Yeah.
Aside from just basic human rights of being able to breathe fresh air and drink clean water and protect coastlines, protect wetlands, and just to protect the future.
Right.
Not anything too more complicated than that.
This is something that's affecting places all over the world and not just America.
Because nobody else will. We need to. For my grandchildren, I want them to have the resources that I have access to, clean water, shelter, that kind of thing. And if we continue on with the current trends, that might not be a possibility for them. So I am here today to raise awareness of that and hope that others will continue moving forward in action.
It affects everyone. It affects people on both sides of the planet. It connects us.
Yeah.
And I live a privileged life, and a lot of people do not. So I'm trying to do my part, but I can do more. I also think it's one of the main issues that's going to affect everyone negatively
Right.
in the years to come. And I'm not happy with the response from our leaders in government. So the people need to take to the streets. That's the only way that we're going to actually affect change.
Leaving the Goldilocks zone, we're Earth, just so far from the sun that
Right.
we can sustain life. This is Goldilocks. It's now too hot for Goldilocks.
Only one Earth.
So, if this Earth gets destroyed, we can't, move to Mars.
Why can't we move to Mars?
I did create this for the Women's March in D.C.
Okay, yeah.
I was there, and I just felt like it sort of played on the "I'm with her" Clinton thing.
Right.
So this played on that, but it's absolutely how I feel.
Very cool.
Number one is the Earth. I'm with her.
So, there is no planet B.
Yeah.
We need to take care of the planet that we have.
provides for us, allows us to live. So, we should kind of return the favor. We should make sure the earth is safe. We should provide for the earth.
So it says protect Standing Rock, not golf courses.
Right.
So it's a sign for Donald Trump.
Mhm.
In the first 30 days of office, he gave the okay to the Army Corps of Engineers to resume the Standing Rock pipeline or the Dakota Access Pipeline. This golf course, I'm sure he'd enact any type of legislation to protect that.